Hello and welcome to my review of the FlyTec T18 mini racing drone. This drone comes with a 720p 180 degree wide angle HD camera. It is a Wi-Fi drone, so it will show the FPV onto your phone. It has headless mode, it does flips, all the basics that a regular drone does, plus more. There's an app for it which provides some very cool little functions, which I'll show you later. So here's the box. Got a picture on the front. On the side, you got the different options that you can get. Comes in red, yellow, blue, and green. Looks like both the red and the blue are checked. I don't know if it comes with a different chassis inside. We'll definitely take a look at that. On the bottom, it shows some different instructions. And that looks about it for the box. I'm going to open it up and put everything out for you guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now let's go ahead and look at the contents of the box. Here you can see right away you have the FlyTec T18, obviously. You have the transmitter, which is a very nice size, and also comes with the phone mount for the FPV. Here you have a baggie with the charger and 4 extra props. You do have a spare chassis which comes in red, and then the one on there is blue. You have a little 20C battery, which is 450 milliamp hours, and then you have your manual. Let's go ahead and take a look at the drone itself. It's a very nice little size. It looks very sporty. On the bottom here you can see the antenna for the FPV, the Wi-Fi FPV. On the front you can see the 720p camera, which is not adjustable, which is okay. It is facing forward instead of some that face down, and when you're flying forward you're just looking at the ground the entire time. This one should be okay. The battery pops in right in between the chassis here, nice and tight, so that's perfect for making sure it doesn't pop out in flight. Plugs in down here like this and turns on right away. You have green LEDs in the back, red LEDs in the front, and then on the side here you have a little switch which turns on and off your camera. You can see the little light there saying that it's on, and then you flip the switch the other way, it's off. This is good for saving your battery if you don't want to use FPV, you just want to fly around, you don't want to record. This is perfect for getting a bit longer flights. So that's the drone. Okay, so let's go over the transmitter separately because there is a lot to it. So first, let's take a look at the back. It does take 4 AAA batteries, which is pretty standard for these kind of transmitters. It comes with this cover, which will stay in without the screw. The screw is very annoying to have to pop out anytime you need to change the batteries. Let's go ahead and turn it around. The on and off switch right here at the bottom. Over here you have your power light, and then you have your camera light, which is the red one. This is your regular controls. On this side you have your mode switches, which is low, medium, and then high rate. And then if you hold down on it, that is your flip button, which is then controlled by the stick which direction you want. This button here is your camera button. So you click it and it will take a picture, and then if you hold it, it takes a video. And then this light here will change depending on what it's doing. And then your top trim right here is headless mode, and the bottom one is 1 key return. This is just a regular trim, as is this and this one here. So that'll cover the actual functions of the transmitter. This right here is your phone holder, which holds most standard phones. I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 and it holds that without a problem. Anything bigger might not work, but for the S7 and similar sized phones, you'll be okay. So that'll cover the transmitter. And next we're going to take a look at the app. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that the drone is powered on. Now you're going to go back over to your phone. You're going to go to your settings. Go to your Wi-Fi settings. And here you're going to find FlyTec, which is not secured, so you can go ahead and connect to that, and that is your drone that you're connecting to. Okay, so it's just connecting. It says it's connected now. So now I'm going to go back to the FlyTec app, click play, and there you go. Now we do have Wi-Fi signal. The lag is actually not bad at all for a Wi-Fi drone. Now you can either fly it through the app, you see you have transmission like that, or you can turn on the transmitter like this and then turn off the actual control here, and then you bind, and now you're able to control it through the transmitter and have your FPV feed on your phone. This is my preferred method. It is a lot easier to fly with the transmitter than it is on the screen, but whatever you feel comfortable with, you can do. So then in the app, here's your camera button. Click. You took a picture. It gives you a little notification saying photo taken successfully. Here you can take video. So you click and it's recording, and then to turn it back off, you just click again. Here you can look at your videos and pictures. So it'll give you a quick preview of your pictures and then a quick preview of your videos, which is very nice that you can take a look at what you recorded in the field. Next is your rate modes: low, medium, and high, which you can also adjust on the transmitter, but it does not change on the screen. This is your flip button here. This is allowing you to control your drone with the gyros on your phone instead of using the right stick. So you would have full control of the throttle, but as you tilt the phone forward, backwards, left or right, that's what the drone would do. It is cool, but it is very difficult to use. This right here, this little button, actually allows you to control the throttle on the screen, and then you draw out a path for the drone and it will follow that path. So we will test that in the flight video and we'll see how that works out. But that's a very, very cool feature, and I've never seen that before. And then we have some more settings here. You can reverse the video. This one right here is for 3D goggles, for virtual reality goggles. It splits up the view so that you can have a virtual reality experience if you have goggles. And then this right here is your headless mode, and right here is your gyro calibration. So if you click it, it will calibrate the gyros to the level surface that it is on, and it's done, which is a very nice feature. So that will cover the app and the transmitter and the drone and everything like that. Next we are going to do the flight review. So thank you for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome to the flight review portion of this drone. I'm going to go ahead and open up the app on my phone, the FlyTec app. I need to power on the drone, so let me just plug it in right here. Okay, it is on. The LEDs are a little hard to see outdoors, but it should be okay to fly still for beginners and stuff like that. Okay, so now the drone is on. Let's go back to my Wi-Fi settings. And connect to FlyTec. Come on. Okay, so if this switch right here is off, there will be no Wi-Fi transmission coming from your drone, and you will not be able to connect to the Wi-Fi on your phone. So keep that in mind when you are using it. If you want to use it without the camera, you have to have the camera on still if you want to connect to the app. Okay, so now we're connected. Let's click play. Perfect. We have transmission, we have signal here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the transmitter and turn off the controls on the screen. Okay, now I am bound. Let me turn up my brightness a little bit for you guys. And we are good to go. So let's take off. It is a little windy today, so I'm going to go to high rate right away. First thing you notice, handles the wind very well. I think I might have a prop hitting a guard. Let me check that real quick. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to go. So taking off right away, let's take a picture of that. And now let's start the video. Alright, now we are recording. Let's do some flying around. I'm not sure on the range on this guy, so I'm not going to go too far out. But right there I was a good amount out. I could almost not even see it, so the range is not going to be a problem on this guy. Let's go ahead and try a flip or two. Very cool. And then in that mode for flips, it does keep on flipping if you hold the stick back. So you gotta be careful with that. But it is cool to be able to continuously do flips. Let's go ahead and try out the drawing function, which I thought was really cool. Oh, wow, it looks like the app has crashed, so let's bring the drone back and look at what's going on there. Okay, it says FlyTec has stopped. Okay, so it's reconnected right away, but it did crash. That might be a problem if you were relying on the video feed to fly. I'm not, but some people might. So that might be an issue. I've seen it happen before. So just keep that in mind, that the app does crash every once in a while. But let's go ahead and start up again. And let's try out that drawing function. So you're going to click here. And the drawing. Now I'm going to tell it to move that way. Oops. Okay, it looks like... Oh, no, I do have transmission. Okay, let's try that again. So let's draw to the right. And it kind of moved to the right. It was... Let's get it closer. It was a little sketchy there. Let's move to the left. And it tries to fly to the left, fly it back, and it tries. It is windy, so I do understand that it's difficult for it. But that's what I got for that. And then other modes I could try. I do not have my virtual reality goggles on me right now. or I could attempt that. But otherwise, this seems to be a very, very, very nice little drone for flying around and just having fun in the park or recording some videos with your friends. This would work very nicely. The app has frozen again. I'm going to see what I can do about that really quick so I can get some more video for you guys. Alright, so I was able to unfreeze the app. Let's get it out of the grass so I can take off. Okay, let's start video. And here we go. So now let me just get some fast moving video for you guys so that you guys can see. It looks pretty good on the preview here on the phone. The video looks very decent, especially since we are flying into light differences. I'm in the shade over here and the drone's in the sun, so stuff like that is normally very difficult for these low guys. High speed pass right there, but this seems to be handling it just fine. Let's just fly up a little bit and get some park views. It's very windy up there. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back down now. Got some geese going by. Okay, and let's just do one more high speed flyby before it possibly runs out of battery. It is a quick little drone. Looks like we are running low on battery pretty soon, especially since I've been recording this entire time. I'm pretty impressed that the little battery has lasted even this long. I do not have any low voltage warnings yet, but I can just feel it. Alright, looks like the lights are flashing now, so just any moment now it will die out. I'm actually still recording, so I'm going to stop that recording and just fly it out for the rest of the time that it has. Okay, that looks like that's it on this little drone. Lights are flashing and it's done. So overall, this is not a bad little FPV starter or a little park drone or anything that you want to just have a little bit of fun with. This would be perfect for that. For getting like decent shots and stuff like that, I'm not sure how well it would do since it is so small. It gets pushed around by the wind, but for just having fun and taking video and pictures just for fun, I think this is a perfect drone for that application. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching my review. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, comment, like, whatever you'd like to do. I appreciate it. The link to buy this is in the description. And that's all I got. Thank you guys.